downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the final game of this regular season. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-0 the count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Swing and a liner. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. So the next to bat will be Mitch Haniger. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mitch Haniger goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. In now, Abraham Toro. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reynolds has it for out number 3. Into the box, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Jays.
Now the pitch.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 away. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Shohei Ohtani steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Shohei Ohtani.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
the first baseman,
as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Jr.
Down and away, ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Reynolds.
The 1-0. Guerrero, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Dylan Moore is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pearson is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, here is Jake Fraley. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Looking up is Hernandez. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box, Luis Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 2-0 on the way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in next, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lewis waits on it. And that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
He's set and the pitch. The 1-0 home. To short, hit hard. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Now here's the pitch. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ty France is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Stepping up is Shohei Ohtani. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And the pitch.
Ohtani.
The windup and the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. To short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Next to bat for Toronto, George Springer, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Now the first pitch.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder.
In there, 0-1.
Kyle Lewis.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter number
Stepping in now, Abraham Toro. Popped up.
Toro.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In the dirt here. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So stepping in is Kyle Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Very weakly on the ground.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. He popped out in his first trip. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he fouls this one off. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So here is Reese McGuire.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
To first. He's right there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit, Lourdes Gurriel flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Gurriel
popped him up. Toro is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it?
And no trouble for him as he makes. At the plate now is Jake Fraley, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate is Luis Torrens. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. To the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Blue Jays pitcher with an even 1-1 count. Fouled off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
In now, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Dribbled to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Striding in is Teoscar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. Trent Thornton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So here now is Ty France. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Thornton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And it's fouled away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 2-1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. Into the box, Dylan Moore, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pitch is popped up. Thornton waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Matt Andrees enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now in the box, George Springer. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. So now to the plate, Reese McGuire as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Fraley comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The third baseman, number
Digging in will
13.
be Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he pops it up. Coming in is Haniger, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The batter, number 8.
Kevin Biggio
Second
stepping
baseman.
up now. Fouled
Kevin
away.
Biggio.
He's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop, Bo.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Haniger. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And the second run will score as well. Eric Swanson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman,
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Pause, now the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a liner. And another foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
A swing and a miss. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Fraley. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now, Luis Torrens singled last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, J.P. Crawford. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is... Nancy
attention,
Sadler
please.
gets the call from
Now
the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 65. Casey
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Teoscar Hernandez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Torrens gathers, and the throw is there to record the first out. So one away now in the Toronto seventh. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Out in front of it, strike one. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Seven runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Next to dig in, Reese McGuire. He flew out in his last AB. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Swing and a liner, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Fraley gets there for the catch and ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Mitch Haniger. Julian Merriweather has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for number 67.
Now the pitch.
Merriweather.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ty France comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And there are 2 away now. First delivery to him. Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. Number 16 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
number 60.
Stepping in once again is Lourdes Gurriel. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. And that's in there for strike one.
Lourdes.
88 on a changeup?
Gurriel.
I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And there's ball one. One ball and two strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. And that's the first out. Next to hit is Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Biggio.
First pitch of the AB now. Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. One ball and one strike. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Lewis. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette flew out last time up. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. This is in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So now into the box is Abraham Toro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
First offering.
number 39.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard. But a foul ball, 1-1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Kyle Seager stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2 pitch. And it's another king. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. Dylan Moore is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Last chance for the Mariners. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. The Toronto Blue Jays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trent Thornton gets the W on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.